Healing does not look like highlight reels. Healing doesn't look like the highlight reel we are sold. It doesn't feel like a breakthrough every single day. Most of the time, it looks quiet, confusing, even like you're going backward. Today, I want to talk to you about 5 signs that you're actually healing, even when it feels like nothing is changing at all. Hey loves, it's Dee, and this is the Diaries of a Brave Black Sheep. This space is for the people who have had to rebuild after a relationship, a version of themselves. This space is for the people who've had to rebuild after a relationship, or a version of themselves, or a chapter that didn't go the way they planned. If you've ever wondered whether you're actually making progress, this one's for you. So sign number 1, you're noticing patterns. The first sign is timing. You used to realize you were in a bad pattern for months or even years. Now, catch it in the moment, mid-conversation, mid-decision, that gap between this doesn't feel right and actually noticing it used to be huge, right? So healing shrinks that gap. When you're healed, that gap shrinks. It doesn't mean you're always acting on it right away. Like you don't always notice it and you act on it right away. Awareness comes first. First you notice it and you notice something within you sensing, hey, something's off. So give yourself credit for noticing it at all, okay? That used to be the hardest part. You used to go through life not noticing at all. Sign number 2, you feel discomfort instead of numbness. Yes. So the second sign is that things actually affect you again. You're not numb anymore. For a long time, numbness can feel like protection. You stop feeling much of anything because feeling everything was too heavy. So you started to become numb over time. But when the discomfort starts coming back into your life and you start feeling uncomfortable, sadness, the anger, even the awkwardness of recognizing or reconnecting with people, that's not a setback. The discomfort you feel, not a setback. That's your nervous system waking back up. And it needed to happen. It's uncomfortable. But the numbness you were feeling in the past was never healing. It was survival. It's the way you survived. And feeling again means you're safe enough to feel again. Okay? Sign number 3, your boundaries are getting quieter, not louder. Okay? I remember when my boundaries were loud. I was like, no, you can't do this. I have boundaries. These are my boundaries and you're gonna, respect them. No. So this is the next sign that you're healing. Your boundaries are becoming quieter. You're not shouting your boundaries from the rooftop. You're letting them speak for themselves by your actions. So the third sign is how you protect your peace. Early on, boundaries can feel like they have to be big, dramatic, said with your chest, just to be heard, right? But as you heal, boundaries get quieter. You just stop. Stop explaining yourself. You don't attend the thing. If you don't feel like attending it, you just don't attend it. And you don't say anything about it. You don't answer the message. No speech is required. That quiet version of a boundary means you no longer need someone else's permission or understanding to protect yourself. And that's a huge shift, okay? So sign number 4, you can actually sit with I don't know. Yeah. The 4th sign is tolerance. for uncertainty. Not a lot of people can have that, especially people who are unhealed. So before healing, not knowing how something would turn out felt unbearable. So you'd control everything or try to control everything. You'd start overthinking, or you'd start to force an answer just to make the discomfort stop. Now that you're healing, now that you're healed, you can sit in I don't know yet without spiraling. You trust that you'll handle whatever comes, even without a plan for it. That is not being passive. That's actually a form of self-trust that couldn't exist before and now can exist because you're healed and you're healing. So sign number 5, you're not waiting for an apology anymore. You're not waiting for an apology anymore from anyone. The 5th sign, you stop needing closure from the people who hurt you. Early on, healing can feel tied to whether they ever acknowledge what they did to you and how they hurt you. And as you heal further, that need loosens. You realize your peace was never actually theirs to give. Okay? You give it to yourself now. And listen to me, that does not mean that what happened didn't matter, because it does. What happened to you matters so much, but it means it no longer has the final say over how you feel today. It no longer has control over your life and how you feel in your life. You're healed, you're free, you're happy, okay? So those are 5 signs you are actually healing. Noticing sooner, feeling again, quieter boundaries, sitting with uncertainty, and letting go of the need for an apology. If even one of these landed, that's not nothing. That's proof you're further along than you think. So tell me right now in the comments, which one of these you related to the most? And if this kind of content speaks to you, stay close. There's more where this came from. Subscribe, like, and share with someone who needs to hear this. And I'll see you all later.